Since you clicked this video, you're probably looking for some inspiration for your own cage for mice and gerbils. I want to show you how I did it. Important for me was that the cage should look more than a piece of furniture than a simple box. And I wanted it to be easy to clean, and that's why I planned it with a drawer and floors you can remove. A really handy and affordable tool is the little mini saw guide. I did nearly all of my cuts with this tool, and it's amazingly precise and easy to use. The parts of the cage has been connected with dowels. I found a very cheap and very useful tool for that. These little pins you can see in the next frame. These ones. And you drill a hole in the first part, then you put these little pins in the holes, and you can press the whole part on the second part you want it to connect to, and then you have precise marks for the drill holes, and you can drill the holes, and part 1 will perfectly fit to part 2, and that's how I built the whole cage together. In this frame you can see my self-made doweling jig. I used it to drill perpendicular holes in the front face of a bar. Those bars won't fit in my drill press, that's why I needed this doweling jig, and it worked well. Here you can see how I used the little pins. I put them in part 1, then you can position part 1 on part 2, you press part 1 on part 2, and you get precise marks that you can use to drill the holes. And yeah, you get perfectly fitting connections. The grooves for the acrylic windows were cut with a planche router, as you can see here in this image. Yeah, and this is what I finally ended up with. A pretty decent cage. I think it's looking like a piece of furniture, and it definitely has a really big window which allows a good view on the mice all the time. I treated the wood with Danish oil on the outside. Danish oil keeps the natural feel and touch of the wood, but giving it a pretty decent level of protection. For the back wall and the floors I used clear coat instead, in order to protect the wood against liquids and dirt. Here you can see the floors. I built them in a way that I can just hang them in and hang them out, and this makes it, I think, more easy to clean the whole cage. And furthermore, it's more easy to make modifications. What you see here is the closing mechanism. I used some magnets and they carry 10 kilograms, so that is pretty much, and the mice won't be able to open it from inside. In order to be able to remove the floors, the stairs must be removable too. That's why I built it in a way you can see here. I can remove them with just 2 grips, and yeah, that's pretty easy. In order to make the drawer close precisely, I inserted 2 magnets and hold plates on the back side, and yeah, it turned out it worked very, very well. I built the hamster wheel myself. This was a little bit of a pain at the beginning because I didn't know how to bend the wood. I finally got it because I took the wood over a pot with boiling water, and yeah, then I managed to bend it. Well, that's pretty much it. That's what I came up with at the end. I think these 2 dudes here you see in these frames, they like it. At least they are running around and exploring the cage. That's it. Thanks for watching, And if you build your own cage, try to make it look like furniture. It's not that hard. Bye.